Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today I have a super quick, unfortunately will be way quicker than it should be, haul for you from Old Navy, specifically looking at some of their new activewear releases. Now I wanted to film this now ahead of Boxing Day because I know that a lot of times Old Navy has crazy, really good discounts for Boxing Day. And I know for me at least, one of the things that I usually try to do in January to combat seasonal depression is get back to working out. Over Christmas, I feel like I always kind of slip a bit because we're traveling a bunch, eating way too much food, drinking, just generally spending a ton of time with family and friends, which of course is great. But then January hits, you're back to work, you're back to like your regular humdrum schedule, and it's miserable and cold outside. It's no longer like fun Christmas snow, it's just miserable. So anyways, I always like to maybe get myself a couple of new little workout fits, something to make me feel really cute while I'm working out. And I know that people have really been loving Old Navy activewear, especially for the last year or so. I feel like it has been everywhere. People really love it. So I wanted to try a couple of their new arrivals. Now I also tried to get some of the new Old Navy curve jeans. I generally like the curve ones because they are smaller at the waist and larger at the hip measurement than their standard cut, which fits me a lot better. They just haven't shipped. It has been like 2 to 3 weeks since I placed the order. They have not shipped yet. I was charged for them. I need to figure that out, but I don't want to put off filming this video anymore to receive the jeans. So if we do get them, we'll have to talk about those separately. So today, like I said, will be a little bit shorter than usual. With that being said, I have some track pants. I have some full like workout sets. I've got a couple of tees that I want to show you. So let's just jump right into it. And like always, I will include what size I got, what color I got in a link to the specific thing that I'm wearing for both Old Navy Canada and Old Navy US, because I know sometimes that can be confusing if you only see a link for one of them. It doesn't always auto-direct correctly. So I'll include both down in the description box. So if you do want to check anything out, you can find all of the information down there. And I do want to mention, I personally have not had a good track record with Old Navy activewear. I really feel like usually you can get much better pieces for the exact same price elsewhere, but there are so many people that completely swear by this activewear, so I had to try it out. And the first set that we're going to look at today is basically a ripoff of some of the newest colors that they launched at Lululemon about a month ago. So I believe this color was called Virtual Orchid. Very beautiful. I definitely love the color. I think it's great for winter. It's very fun, vibrant, but unfortunately the curse of the Old Navy activewear is still on me. So let's jump right in there. So first up, like I said, I got this little Virtual Orchid activewear set. Now I sized up to a large in these leggings because I constantly feel like the leggings at Old Navy fit super weird. They always are a little bit loose in the waist. They're way too tight across the crotch. They're too tight across the bum, and they just look and feel weird. And every single time I get so many comments from women being like, if you just sized up to a large, you wouldn't have camel toe. It's obviously a size problem. These are now actively so loose that they are just falling off. Like they're actively pulling down at every second, and I still have raging camel toe in them. I think Old Navy leggings are just poorly designed for women's bodies, and maybe that's a hot take. Clearly they work for some people. They just do not work for me. I have had camel toe in every pair of leggings I have ever tried from Old Navy in my life, and I feel like they're now getting to a price point where they're too expensive to still be doing this. And once again, I don't think this is a seam issue. A lot of people hate the front seam. I think it's just how the pants are constructed, because I have had many pairs of leggings from other brands with a front seam that don't do this. These ones are terrible for it. If you're looking for leggings that do not give you camel toe, I really like the Softly Zero style leggings from Halara. I do not find they give me camel toe. They are much comfier than these, and I feel like they actually fit in your normal size. So with all of that being said, these are a 7/8 leggings, so they're meant to be ankle length. I got them in the size large petite. I usually would get a medium petite, but once again, everybody always says to size up for the camel toe. I don't think that helped. I think the camel toe is just as bad, but now the leggings also don't fit properly. They're just way too loose at the waist. At the back in particular, they're just like actively gapping, which I've never had leggings gap at the waist before. That is exceptional that they can even do that. Now these do have pockets on them, which I like. I personally do do not like how this ribbed fabric feels. I think it feels really weird on my legs. Between the legs, if you're walking, you can feel those ribs rubbing off of each other, and I think that that feels bizarre. I have tried ribbed leggings in the past from Lululemon. Obviously, those are 4 times the price of these. However, you can't even really feel the ribbing at all when you're walking. You can barely feel it when you're touching them. It's just that it looks ribbed. This is not like that. They're super wide set apart ribs, and I think that it just looks and feels a little bit awkward. Now this virtual orchid color also shows cellulite right through it, and I am also personally noticing, at least in the mirror, that these are not fully squat proof. I have nude undies on under here, just like a nude thong, and I can still very clearly see it in the mirror. Definitely a humongous fail for me on these leggings. Now I also got this little sweater to go with them. I think the sweater is cute. It does have thumb holes, and the sleeves are nice and long, so if you are taller than me, you should probably still be able to use those thumb holes. They shouldn't be way too short. This has a little bit of elastic at the bottom, and then it has this full zip that goes all the way up into like a high turtleneck. I always think that's great if you're actually going to wear this like running, in particular if you'll be outside, so that you can have something nice and high to kind of cover your lower face, your hat to cover the top of your face, and you only have a little bit of skin exposed. This does have drawstrings around this little neck part so that you can keep it like tighter to you and not let any wind go down, which is nice. Once again, very functional. And then the zipper does have a little extra string on it to make it easier to like put up and down. I think that it's cute. Like, it's a fine sweater. It's obviously quite cropped. It's sitting basically right at my belly button. So if you're looking for a full length sweater, this is not necessarily that, but they did have other styles of sweater in this color as well. And once again, I have to hike the leggings up because they just want to fall off. But I did also get this matching Longline ribbed sports bra. I feel like the sports bra is fine. Definitely like a light support. You're not getting great support out of this. It has a shelf bra in it and then removable padding. I never loved the removable padding at Old Navy. It is basically paper thin. They make them as thin as humanly possible, and the size is really small compared to the size of the garment. So a lot of times you can see the outline of them. So I usually take them out and just wear pasties, if I'm being honest, because I just feel like they always get all folded because they're so thin. The back of this top is just a nice deep scoop. I think that the top looks cute. I think that the set looks cute together. I don't think that it looks very cute on me. The camel toe, the leggings just constantly sliding down, which could also partially be because of the fabric these are on the inside. It's just such a slippery fabric for the entire band that it's just permanently sliding down. And I imagine if you were actually going to do like a workout or anything, you're moving your legs a lot, this is going to be down to here instantly. Already it's sliding. So definitely not my favorite little workout set. I think that the top is fine, but I would not recommend these leggings at all. I just think that they fit really, really awkwardly. All right, next up, I wanted to try some of their Bounce fleece pants. So specifically, I got the wide leg version. So this is a track pant with a very nice wide leg, and they are meant to be ultra soft, very comfy, and they definitely are. These redeem this Old Navy order for me a little bit. They are very, very soft, super comfy. They've got nice deep pockets, which is always nice on a pair of sweatpants. I got them in this really beautiful brown color, but they did have other colors as well as little matching sweatshirts. I did not get a sweatshirt because they were completely sold out in my size, or more likely because they were brand new. They weren't in stock yet in any of the sizes, is more what I think was happening. Now these track pants fit really comfortably on the bum. I went with my normal size, which is a medium petite in these, and I think that they fit great. Very comfortable. The length on them is perfect in the petite length. Once again, I'm 5'1", and they're basically hitting right at the top of my foot. So with any kind of shoe, they would be perfect and not dragging on the ground at all. I think these will be perfect for lounging at home, for doing stuff around Christmas, wrapping presents, for walking my dog in the colder months, because they are pretty thick, they're nice and warm feeling, and they are super, super comfy. Definitely a huge win in my opinion, and I would love to see these come out in even more colors, especially some fun colors. I always love a fun track set. Then I picked up another one of their Snug Cropped Tees. Now last time I got one of these tees, a lot of people said that they would love to see what it it looked like one size up. I have a pretty large chest. I wear around a 34 triple D, and definitely in the size medium, depending on what style of bra I wear. If I wear anything that kind of like projects forward, like the one I'm wearing right now, it can pull a little bit. So this is it in the size large. Definitely if you have a larger chest, you might want to size up in this style of tee. It's in the name. They're meant to be a snug fit, and they can definitely pull a little bit if you have a larger chest. While these are called cropped, my belly button is here and they sit quite a bit lower. I would consider this to just be a regular length for a t-shirt, to be honest. But I do think that this color is great. They have these in many different colors, basically anything you can think of. And they release new colors every season. Plus, you can often get really amazing deals on previous season's colors. So like if you love a summery bright pink or a blue, go look now because you can probably get them for like a couple of dollars each. And they are definitely just a great basic tee. Both of these I will probably keep. Both are great. And then you're not having deja vu. I promise this is a different top. This was actually meant to go with one of the pairs of pants that I ordered that has not arrived, but we'll very quickly talk about it. So this is one of their Bestee cropped shirts. I have also talked about these previously. Once again, I wanted to show what this one looks like in a large for my other women that have larger chests. You can see it's definitely sitting nicely, no pulling. It's always going to look tighter across the chest for me because I do just have bigger boobs. I can't help that. But it definitely is giving like a slightly looser look now, which I know some people will like that better. Once again, the Bestee cropped shirts and the Bestee full length tops as well come in so many different colors. So if you're not a fan of this like deep wine color, they have many other colors you can choose from. I really like this. Once again, I got it to wear with a particular pair of pants. Hopefully they eventually come in. While the snug crop shirts are ribbed, these ones are not. They're just like a really nice basic tee. They are a little bit more cropped than the snug cropped shirts. My belly button is here and it is ending basically directly after it. Definitely a lot more cropped, but also very soft, super comfy. I do not find these see-through at all. I think that they fit great, they look great. And I have these in a couple different colors at this point, and I really like all of them. So I think that you will probably enjoy them as well. And with that, those are all the things that Old Navy deigned to actually ship to me. Once again, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I will probably have to contact them and just get a refund for the other stuff because it has been actually like weeks at this point that they just never shipped the other stuff out. Honestly, the only things that I will probably keep are the tees and these track pants. I think that these are wonderful. Once again, so comfy, great length, definitely something that I will look forward to wearing if I'm just like working from home, lounging, walking the dog. That entire first workout set, while the color is so cute, I just think Old Navy does such a terrible job at a lot of their activewear. The fit is just super weird. I'm not sure if they just like take sizing for one fit model and then just like size it up arbitrarily. I'm not sure how they do it. Or maybe the sizes don't fit people in size extra small either. I'm really not sure. It just feels like they are always so awkward fitting, and maybe this is my body's problem, but I feel like I personally know a lot more women, especially once they have kids, that have wider hips, smaller waists than women who are like super straight up and down. This is the more traditionally womanly figure, to have like very rounded hips, and I don't know why nothing from Old Navy seems to fit that shape. But like always, if you have questions about anything that I tried on today, definitely let me know. Very happy to answer any and all questions. And with that, I hope that you have a fabulous day and that I'll see you next time. Bye!